Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Is Lani about to get a fast one on Days of Our Lives? Additionally, start fleecing Salem. Give it a go. I must say, I missed a terrible Days of Our Lives week in order to travel, but I'm now back. And I came back just in time for Dimitri to approach Leo. Despite being a jerk, Dimitri has a fun side that makes him get along with just about everyone. Therefore, returning to this was enjoyable and entertaining, especially considering how willingly Leo accepted manipulation. Which I'm rather certain is what Dimitri is engaged in, right now. Given that it appears as though Leo is acting foolishly on purpose to achieve his goal of betting Dimitri, it is unquestionably preferable to Gwen's blinders. Both of those people shouldn't be so simple to trick, but if Dimitri needs to play two parts, Leo and Gwen will work just nicely, in my opinion. Additionally, I have a sense that there will be genuine sentiments between each of them that will further complicate matters. The bottom line is that I'm having fun with this, so let's all root for the ensuing snarl between the three con artists. My wish? When the truth is revealed, the three resolve to cooperate in order to obtain the funds and take advantage of Salem to the most extent possible. You must be kidding. Normally, I'd oppose kidnappings, but Rachel needs to go to boarding school. She was poisoned by Kristen. Anyone who thinks Kristen gaining shared custody is a good thing, or that Kristen retaining Rachel may in any way hurt Brady is ludicrous. Marlena and Belle, really? How has Kristen managed to deceive so many people? Brady is being pushed closer to the edge though, so at least he has something to do except be a downer over not getting any of the available apartments, and perhaps persuade him to join forces with the Demiras? Exactly why not? Alex has defected to Demira and Basic Black, Chad to Maggie and Titan, and Kristen will be pursuing Dimitri. The once arch-rival families are increasingly mixing, and alliances are changing. Bring come the fresh relationships. End it. Add the following section to the list of things I really wish I wasn't going back to. Whitley is still dragging the plot along, and he was back to annoying me in no time. You're not Paulina, I said. Yes, I am silly Abe. You're not, I said. The answer is yes, I am. Just put an end to it. Stop. But now that Lani has located her father, the battle may finally be over. I hope. Please. Even if it is, there will still be hiccups since Lani is going to execute her own disappearing act next, according to the teasers for the upcoming episode. She didn't notify a single person before rushing off, of course. With this, I can't. Although the plot hasn't been particularly bloody and has been more annoying than frightening thus far, the stakes can yet be raised. Does Whitley's mounting desperation mean that she will eventually feel forced into killing Lani? A genuine high point of last week was Lani's homecoming and Alani's reunion, as Lori noted last week. She also said that it might be a way to persuade Lani to stay, but this whole thing has been so aggravating. It would be horrible to give us the return just to kill Lani in the middle of it, but I don't think Days of Our Lives would pull it off. On the one hand, it would offer some genuine family drama as opposed to Abe's faked demise. However, refrain from doing that. Instead, kill the insane nurse. Please. In related news. Hey, Sean's drinking has at last resulted in anything. This week provided us with some fantastic confrontations with Trask and Rafe, rather than simply a brief scene in which Belle sobs over Sean. Rafe was fired at the conclusion of the latter one. What did we think of the mayor-in-waiting? A good or evil guy? I don't trust Abe, even if his time in the spotlight is going to be short if he's going to be saved shortly. We at least know he won't choose Paulina to take Rafe's place. I was very happy to witness a resurrected furious Wendy confronting Lee. It was so exciting to see how she began, even with the simple, I will make my choice at some point, and don't mess with me head movement. And hey, she chose Trip in the end, which was something we could all predict from a mile away. Relocating on. Asterisk. I know that throwing a woman over my shoulder or the back of Beau's stolen bike. Those days are long gone. Bravo for acknowledging not only how society as a whole, but also the daily world has advanced. Before telling Trip to disregard Wendy's requests in an evolved manner, Steve. Why Salem's real estate market fascinates me. People simply stroll into open apartments and take their time looking around. Asterisk when Lani busted down the door. I laughed way more than I should have at the unintended knocking of one of those gaudy cats from the shelf. Even so, I decided to watch it again. I enjoy kitties. Whitley's kitsch offends me. Asterisk since I was away for the majority of Harris' mind control, coming to find him deprogrammed and distraught about his deeds makes me feel as though we just returned to the spring, when he first came back. I'll refuse. Salem is a place where things change a lot yet also stay a lot the same. For instance, Abby is still missing in the July 10 to 21 teasers. Nevertheless, Whitley is causing some people to get uneasy. Marlena learns of a startling request from one of her patients. Several people look for new homes, and Kristen tries to make a significant adjustment about Rachel in the meantime. Days of Our Lives reveals for July 10th. On today's episode of Days of Our Lives, Dimitri and Leo engage in sexual activity as Dimitri pledges to keep it a secret from Leo. But little Rachel finds out what they are doing. The worst conceivable time is chosen to interrupt Chloe and Xander's conversation. Brady learns terrible information about Rachel. She has vanished. Given how he and Maggie have just argued, Alex is going to make a significant move. He's leaving the Kyriakis mansion. Speaking of moving, Chad and Stephanie discover their ideal residence. Tuesday, July 11 spoilers for Days of Our Lives. In the review for today, Rafe suspends Sean, Harris recalls who gave the order to kill Stefan, and Wendy is prepared to make a choice. When Melinda learns that Sean has been drinking while at work, things are about to get even worse for him. When Marlena hypnotizes Harris, what results might she get? Wendy is quite upset with her older brother for the way he handled the entire Gabby affair. We have a feeling she won't be cool with the entire hire someone to kill your rival strategy. Speaking of those who are irritated, Gabby has Stefan in a complete rage. Wednesday, July 12 spoilers for Days of Our Lives. In the recap for today, Rafe is let go, Sean asks for assistance, and Johnny is dumped. The strong yearning to descend that Sean has been feeling keeps getting worse. How much lower can he go? Given that Trip and Jada are both paying Steve visits, he might want to put in a rotating door. Harris realizes there is only one way he can actually acquire the assistance he needs after their hypnosis session. Will Marlena, however, consent to his institutionalization? Spoilers for July 13th's episode of Days of Our Lives. In today's recap, Lani visits Jerry, and Steve confronts Whitley as suspicions grow on the date of Abe's burial. Jerry was aware that Whitney would go to great lengths to keep Abe by her side, but even he is astonished to learn that she drugged the ostensibly deceased man. While John informs Steve that he has had yet another nightmare about Abe, Paulina's family is there to help her in her hour of need. Will he pay attention to what it's obvious that his subconscious is attempting to tell him? Lani notices a change in Kristen, which, considering how admirable Lani is, could end up being quite problematic. Friday, July 14 spoilers for Days of Our Lives. In the review for today, Jerry tells Lani everything, and Brady blows up at Kristen's demands. What Kristen wants from Brady is made very clear to Marlena. Will the shrink, however, concur that the current custody arrangement has to be changed? What will Abe see when he starts to dream after Whitley gave him drugs? Meanwhile, Steve wants to ask the nurse a few things, including the precise reason she departed the hospital. Week of July 17 Days of Our Lives spoilers. Monday, July 17 spoilers for Days of Our Lives. Kristen and the concerns over who should have custody of their kid are driving Brady to the brink, but something tells us that nullifying the custody agreement won't improve the situation. Tuesday, July 18 spoilers for Days of Our Lives. When Kristen visits Belle to inform her that Brady threatened her, Belle will find herself in a challenging predicament. Wednesday, July 19. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives. Maggie comes in on Justin and Bonnie's most recent conversation, and it appears as though the secret may just be revealed because they can't stop talking about Sarah's pregnancy. Spoilers for July 20th's episode of Days of Our Lives. While Tripp surprises Wendy with a move, Johnny is across town updating Rafe on events, including the fact that he was dumped. Friday, July 21. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives. In the midst of Rafe and Jada's tireless search for the still missing Lani, Kayla learns something about Whitley that completely astounds her. Today, only Peacock is broadcasting Days of Our Lives. Click here to make sure you never miss an episode. Please be aware that we might get a small commission from any purchases you make after clicking a link in this article. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.